Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to What's New with ME, where we slice through today's headlines with the curiosity of a fourth grader discovering Pluto and the sarcasm of, well, me. I'm Ali Mehdaoui, and tonight we've got a lineup moving from Washington behind the scene to Las Vegas, street stories to border bombs in Lebanon. Let's get started. First segment, John Brennan and the grand jury story. So the first stop is in Washington, D.C. The Department of Justice is reportedly preparing to issue grand jury subpoenas for former Central Intelligence Agency Director John Brennan. These subpoenas reportedly involved his comments about the Steele dossier and related memos. So yeah, even the guy who held national secrets might now be fighting for his own. On Twitter, or X, threads, you'll see two major camps. One saying finally accountability for intelligence overreach. The other saying this is politically motivated, a revenge game. A former FBI agent interviewed by a local outlet wondered publicly whether Brennan's invocation of, "I saw it only after the election," will hold in court. Now, intelligence plus secrecy plus subpoena equals the highest engagement amongst news junkies this morning. So in Washington, even the spies can't hide from subpoenas. They just call them classified invites. The takeaway here is whether you lean on the important oversight side or the deep state be aware side, it highlights how accountability is now playing on every level, from the street to Capitol Hill. Segment 2, Bunnie XO's and the mugshots of redemption. See, when you turn with me now to the entertainment side, the real-life grid of Bunnie XO just shared her old mugshots, 7 of them actually, spanning her teenage years, addiction, and arrest. She writes openly, looking at the first one, I just couldn't believe what a baby I was. Her arrest included soliciting an undercover cop on a casino floor at the age of 26. On Instagram, fans responded, "Thank you for showing the mess so we can get the message." Cultural commentators point out this kind of vulnerability backstage is becoming more powerful than a polished press release. There's also pushback. Some say, does putting mugshots online glamorize the past? And she responded, nope, it reminds me who I was and how far grace has carried me. Nice. Because behind every before and after photo is someone who didn't quit during the before. That's something our algorithms could learn from. It's also a story of reinvention and a reminder that celebrities are still human, messy, real, and the digital world is hungry for authenticity over polish. Segment 3, Middle East Flashpoint. Our final stop here is the border between southern Lebanon and northern Israel. The Israel Defense Forces executed heavy airstrikes after issuing evacuation orders to villages like Te'ar Deba, saying they were targeting Hezbollah military capabilities. Israel said Hezbollah was attempting to rebuild its capabilities despite a ceasefire agreement. 1 wounded and 1 killed in this latest wave. Global media commentary, well, some argue this risks dragging the region back into open conflict. But our digital analysts, algorithmically speaking, the most shared visuals today were evacuation maps plus smoke rising in those villages, showing how war is now filtered through Instagram stories and TikTok loops as much as print. Humanitarian voices and civilians are still paying the cost. They say the comments threads are flooded with photos of destroyed homes, kids' shelters, audiences reacting emotionally more than political back and forth. Also, researchers argue that online platforms amplify pro-Palestinian, anti-Israeli voices above anything that our politicians should be paying attention to. So if humanity had a customer service line, the Middle East would still be on hold. This story isn't just geopolitical chess. It's about real people, living in places where one alert means run instead of wake up. And in the digital age, we're not just watching, we're being fed fragments, emotions, hashtags. It's worth stepping back and asking, what are we consuming and why? Whether you are a former spy facing subpoenas, or a podcaster turning pain into purpose, or a parent in a war zone praying for peace, remember, what's new with ME is always about what's real with you. I'm Ali Mehdaoui. Thanks for watching, for feeling, and for staying curious. Stay kind, stay informed, and I'll see you next time.
In a world of digital noise, your brand deserves a command center. Welcome to ME Studios, where your vision doesn't just get captured, it gets amplified. This isn't just another production space. This is your complete media powerhouse. Our multi-unit facility in New Jersey is engineered for brands that refuse to be overlooked. We transform your voice into professional podcasts streaming on Spotify, Amazon Music, and beyond. Your stories become headlines across 300+ media outlets, including Fox, ABC. Behind every viral moment is strategy. Our content creation and SEO campaigns don't just chase trends, they create them. From concept to distribution, we build the digital presence others envy. Your brand, your voice, your time to dominate. Visit the mestudios.net and turn potential into impact.